Okay, here.
Good to go.
Yep.
Channel switched.
All right, that's a thunderstruck. Rain, it's time to game. Welcome to etc. All right, we're heading towards Old Seb.
Channel switched.
You didn't go to the appointed spot.
What do you mean I didn't go to the appointed spot?
You didn't run up to the hill. You were away from the hill. At least that's what I saw.
It was close enough for government work.
Well, I work for the state. I guess that's the problem. For a few more days.
So when is the last day? The end of the month?
Yep, 10 more work days. I had a mom call me today, and I must have called her before because she had my cell phone. And I helped her. And then somehow in there I mentioned I was retiring, and she said, end of the year? I said, end of the month. And she's like, oh. She's like, it's good I called you then. You could just hear her thinking, who will I call now? Not me. I guess Trowitz is playing pool.
I assume so.
So while I'm thinking about it, next week I will be out of town the whole week.
Hope you have a good trip wherever you're going.
Going to Myrtle Beach.
Awesome.
Good place to go.
Well, you don't have to fly, which is a big plus these days.
Or Dickie really doesn't have to fly to get there.
And almost crawl.
Well, that'd be pretty hard on you.
Yeah, I said almost.
I'm curious to see if I can tell the difference with no Canadians there. Although it might be a little early for them anyway.
I didn't know it was favored by Canadians.
Yeah, so you can get places monthly so cheap that a lot of Canadians who live in the really terrible weather spend the entire winter in Myrtle Beach.
Nice.
I mean, it's a significant number, but they're boycotting.
Oh, what happened that they're boycotting? I probably should know, but
Tariffs.
Tariffs.
oh, okay.
I mean, Canadians are, a lot of them are trying to do as little commerce with the United States as they possibly can.
True.
Oh, I thought you said Paris. I was like,
That's what I
what
heard
the
at
hell does
first.
Paris have to do with it? Like, I'm like, was there a war in Paris or something?
That was where my brain went to. I'm going, what happened in Paris? But then it's like, oh, tariffs. Okay. I guess I hadn't thought about it impacting travel.
It impacts everybody. They're just pissed.
Yeah, well, Maine, places like Maine and other countries bordering, on the border, I mean, states on the border felt it almost immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they are definitely pissed.
I thought I read
Say
something
good for them.
today about the tariffs were being stopped or something. Or was that one of those?
Well, I don't know. It changes every day.
Yeah.
I think he may have extended something, but it wasn't Canada.
No, he figures the tariffs will go away after he annexes.
Now that would be ugly. I
That
mean,
would be hard.
given that they have socialized medicine and everything.
I don't know what's happening, but I can't move right now.
Does sitting help? See if you can follow me and I can pull you out of it, maybe.
I'm like kind of floating. Okay, I'm following
Find
you.
out, reboot.
Nope. I moved
Yeah,
towards
I
you, but
see you going, repeating. Must think you're on a boat.
Looks like he thinks he's levitating.
Well, that's what he said. I don't see him floating.
I didn't
He's,
see him
he's
floating.
bouncing.
Now I see him floating. I didn't before.
Thrombosis. That's an interesting name for a character.
Sorry, Badge. Most welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guessing you need symbol badge. Okay, just let me know when it goes. You still have a gealism, Nav?
Yes. Have no clue how long it'll last, though.
I think it's about 2.5 hours, so maybe half an hour. Just let me know when you notice it.
Got about an hour left.
Nice.
Thought I had is maybe at some point we can play one group on Tuesdays and the other group on Thursdays. Until
Work for
everybody
me. I guess Chris hasn't gotten to 60 with his main, right?
No, he's at 42 or something like that. Move on up.
No, his main's like 58, I think, or 57 or 8.
Oh, his mage, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. All that alt stuff we did, SK is a bubble and a half away from 36
Think we can sweet talk Justin into coming back, Bruce? Especially nights Trowitz is away.
He might for an alt. I got the impression he's not that interested in grinding the other ones.
Yeah.
I think he had a rogue alt.
Yeah.
I think I came here with his necro once, maybe twice. And I think we did okay with the two of us. If he's interested in doing anything with his necro. Or maybe that was pity mom play. But I'll take it. He's in Ireland, I think, still. He went to Iceland, I think, the first 3 days. In Ireland. I don't know where else they're going. They're going to wrap it up in Scotland. Just the three of them.
About 3 weeks ago.
Hey, Sarge. How you doing, sir? Doing good, doing good. Okay, move through the door.
Hey, Badger, coming up.
Oops, wrong one. I got a Bach Knight targeted.
Looks like another NG day.
Guys, kids.
Is that from the beetles themselves or just everything down there?
Primarily the beetles, but I think everything can give them. Of course, some nights must be right before payday because they got nothing. But
Can you move out front?
What you guys waiting for?
The Wanderer. And for badge to recast. There's the Wanderer. Seriously? Really freaking stuns me.
Fix your stunning.
All right, we're moving up. Slowly. Let's move up a little bit. Got a wizard targeted. Both coming. I stopped one of them out here. Nav, take the other one. Big guy coming in. Back to the front. Front to the back. We can pull the second bridge, guys, if you guys want. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mobs to spawn before the ones out here spawn. We got like 3 mobs to spawn before the ones out here spawn, so. This guy's so fast.
Somebody in Guild Chat just said he snared himself kiting, and now he's back to his previous level.
Whoops. Gets to celebrate the ding all over again.
Yeah. He was mentored by Hoagie. You guys ever hear from Pete?
Not in a while. Heard from Mrs. Pete yesterday.
That's close enough.
I think they're doing pretty good.
I assume he's still really busy.
I think so.
No clue.
We did 1, 2, maybe? I don't know.
You can sell that spell. That was weird. I could have sworn I saw a frog lot running around in the background there. On the other side of the bridge.
Could have been under.
Oh, okay.
He comes across the other bridge, hangs around in front of the building, then
Yep, on
goes
his.
up again.
In about a minute or two, you're going to want to start watching for the other wanderer. $30. Here comes the wanderer up the trail, up the thing.
I just went ahead and rooted them. That theft of thought I could try to sell. It sells for around 150 to 200.
What?
The theft of thought spell that just got looted a minute ago. That's worth selling.
You just got Diane?
Say again?
Did you loot that?
I did.
Okay. I didn't think I'd seen it, but
I run down and get my drink before we get down into the tunnel again.
We got a minute 20 before the scarab spawns. Time's up.
But
Welcome back.
We didn't wait for you.
Okay, Badge.
when I go down there, I have to stop and pet the dogs.
Yeah,
It's
That's
a
the toll.
requirement.
there are requirements.
You've got to pay the toll. They know it's good for you too.
Otherwise, I don't love them anymore.
Wonder how sad Starbuck is while Liz is away. Don't think they've been apart more than a couple of nights at a time. Yeah, maybe it was the cruise a week or close, 5 days, something.
Yes, yeah. He might miss Liz, but I think she's got a couple extra dogs to play with, so
Starbuck, you mean?
yeah.
That's true. I just figure she's a mama's girl.
He is, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, move down.
Is Badge back?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just said back. Coming, wizard. Does this one look bigger?
Took his vitamins.
Steroids.
Back to the front.
I think that was a named. It's normally Sebolite Golem, and it looks like
That was a guardian.
he was a guardian, and you know they're placeholders, and he can spawn.
It could be 10 charges of superior camouflage. All.
Yeah, the guardian is level 53, and the other ones are. The golem is less. He's 49 to 51. The golems.
So that guy probably was bigger.
Yep.
Oh, the guardian's the one that drops lamentation.
Yeah. Not this time.
Which also sells for around 500.
Oh, we're gonna get 2. No? Something cast on him. Ego just went, and so did Haste.
You're still up, Bruce, or is yours gone?
So far,
I thought you said ego.
he did.
He did.
Oh,
I speak Ardeki. Most of the time I speak Ardeki pretty good.
I thought maybe you had one and he dropped it on the floor.
I like Egos.
There you go.
And you do or do not have a gealism.
Oh, we're getting 2.
I do.
Pick one, Nav. Pull it. They should have made these frog locks drunken.
That time I didn't speak Ardeki so good. I should have made them drunken.
Yeah, the Gin Wizard. The Gin.
Ah, okay. Or so you can at least get gin off of them.
Well, they're drunken if when you're cooking the frog legs, you know, marinate them correctly.
That's right. You can put brandy in them.
How do you know that, Nav?
That was a yes.
Sure was.
Here's the Wanderer. I can take it and root it, or not.
Brandy's used in a lot of cooking. Not know that much.
Okay, Chef Ramsay.
Yeah. Right. Actually, the whole point is that the chef drinks the brandy and then he just cooks stuff.
I can see you doing it that way. Yeah, okay.
I think he just shared his sum total about knowledge about cooking with us too.
Actually, I expanded upon my sum total knowledge.
He's gotten pretty good about reheating things. That was a skill he learned within the last, 15 years. Was it about 40 years ago I tried to teach you how to make spaghetti, Nav?
Yeah. Utter failure.
You'd have done all right if you drained the hamburger.
Yeah, well, little mistakes go a long way.
How do you drain a hamburger?
You cook the hamburger meat, but it's really greasy, so I drain it and rinse it and drain it again. That's what I do. Otherwise, the crumbled up hamburger meat is very greasy. So did you eat it or did you pitch it? I don't remember.
Ate it.
But he never tried to cook anything.
Tried it once, didn't like it.
Oh, no shit.
And then the part I didn't understand, he taught me how to use a grill, but then he said I did it better than he did. So
Of course.
I was conned, right?
That's right. You shrink her sweater, and then she doesn't ask you to do her laundry ever again.
Goes a long way.
I know. I think it's a strategy you're taught at a young age.
I figured that out eventually.
I thought it came with the guy rule book. I didn't know.
Nobody told me.
No, it's innate.
I mean, it's not exactly a stretch.
Nav's dad told him to mow the front and the backyard, and he did. He didn't do the sides.
Hey.
Literal. Love it.
That's right.
Future programmer.
I like the dogs when you try to teach them to sit. So they sit and then they stand right back up. But they did what you told them to do. I mean, you know.
Yep.
They hadn't quite gotten it yet.
They're just too happy to sit for long.
So I found this stand-up comedian. I've been watching a few YouTube videos, and she does a lot of what she calls crowd work, which means she interacts with the audience and like ask questions, and they can text, you know, a topic, and they can text her questions and stuff. So the question was, what is an unusual place that you had sex for the first time? this woman texts back, texts her and says, in a hammock in a cemetery. And it's like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
I mean, I don't know. Probably sounded good, like a good idea at the time.
Did they take their own hammock? I don't think they're usually
Well,
there.
that was the question. She says, so did they have hammocks there, or did you take one with you?
Well, it's a wet place, so instead of graves, they put dead people in hammocks.
There you go. Yeah, so just toss somebody out of their hammock.
That's right. I think Native Americans used to put them up on platforms rather than bury them.
Well, in New Orleans, most of it's above ground, or all of it above ground. More of a mausoleum stuff.
Yeah, because if they dig a hole, they'll sink.
Actually, water just springs out of it.
Once, a long time ago, I was in this hot tub outside, and these two people came. This was at a hotel or something. I don't know where I was. And these two people came along who clearly weren't staying there, and managed skillfully to get into it without any clothes on by skillfully using a towel to kind of, you know. And then eventually they said that it was her birthday and she wanted to skinny dip in a hot tub for her birthday. So what they were doing is like, okay, whatever.
Alrighty. Okay.
But the fact there were 3 or 4 other people there didn't bother them in the least. I mean, you never saw anything. It was no different than, a bathing suit because of the way they did it.
Were they young, medium, old?
They were probably late 20s or 30, I would
Okay.
guess.
Okay, let's take a.
Okay.
The other one I liked is the question was, how did you meet? And this was just somebody that was right down, like on the front row, that answered, and she said saving someone's life. And it turns out she was a nurse and he was a paramedic. And so then she said, well, I mean, was that it? You saved a life together and you decided you were, fated for each other? And he says, no, I was scared of her. And she says, well, the next day he came and when he was at the hospital, he asked how the guy was doing. And she says, he lived, take me out for a drink and I'll tell you all about it. So that's how they,
He
I
was
thought that
probably
was
still
pretty
scared.
skillful.
He was probably still scared. I was initially scared of Nav because of his piercing blue eyes. It felt like they saw my soul or something. I don't know. I got over it. Helps that I'm a sucker for blue eyes, but
That's what they say about Elijah Wood in Lord of the Rings, or just in general. He has these incredibly blue eyes.
He was also scared because that was Yankee.
Well, that's pretty. Actually, I'd take that back.
I don't know that I registered you were a Yankee early.
I thought you did because you
Well,
didn't
I
like
thought you
it
were
when
making
I
fun
said
when you
y'all.
said y'all. I thought you were making fun of how I talk.
Nope.
And I
I
gave
think
you a dirty
Southerners
look.
are probably more scary than Yankees.
What was that?
I said I think Southerners are probably more scary than Yankees.
Well, not when you are Southerner, and that's what you're used to.
Yeah, well.
Plus, I'm a happy Southerner, so.
But I see your point. Like all my Southern, my dad, my brothers, they have an considerable gun collection.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's things like I'm driving in South Carolina and there's a big billboard that says Sherman and his army murders, thieves, and criminals or something. Like, it's been 150 years. You could probably get over it.
Yeah, I would think.
But nope, not yet.
I imagine that was a while ago, or was that recent?
That was recent. That was a few years
That's
ago.
a surprise.
A couple of years ago.
Okay, I would have thought that didn't last the last few years. But I haven't been in the South Carolina for a while though.
There was this neighbor that had a dog that used to bring it over to play with our dog, and he was from New Jersey. And so I said, well, how do you like the South? And he smiles and he says, well, people smile at you and say hello. He says he doesn't even like to go back home because he gets all stressed. When apparently he likes the laid back life.
Me too.
I think think the only time you're more laid back, Bruce, is under sedation.
I don't know, pretty even.
You can move up.
We were trying to sign him up for Medicare Part B yesterday, and the site kept timing out. Like, I don't know, what was it? 10 times, 12 times?
Not that many, but it felt like it.
Is that because you're a slow typer? Why would it time out?
I don't even know. It did it once on me today, and I had just uploaded files. I'm thinking, how can it not know you just clicked on it and said, grab this? How does it, I don't know. I don't know what it counts as activity.
I'm not sure it counts activity.
It
I
must
think
not.
it gives you a time, and that's it.
Oh, it was timing out. You mean due to inactivity, not
Yeah.
doing like.
Well,
Well-
but you're doing stuff. You're still typing and it says nope,
Oh,
and you lose everything.
well, everybody's tightened everything down.
But I'm thinking, we're fairly tech savvy,
Exactly.
and if you're doing this to us, what do you do to the other poor folk?
I mean, Barbara had to help her mom with Medicare Part D prescription stuff. There's no way in hell she was ever going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I had to help my mom with all that stuff. But I remember even then, it's like, if it's this frustrating for me, what's it like for folks that, don't work with computers and don't, it's just.
They fill out the forms.
What's that?
They write it, fill out forms, and send it in.
Actually, my understanding is you can go to like the Social Security office, and they have to help you if you need it.
Well, I had to call because my Part B, they somehow, apparently, after 4 hours and a half on hold, they somehow didn't get that this is me retiring. So I guess they thought I was just signing up outside the normal, when you're able to.
Right.
So they said it would start in February next year, which isn't great. And then I found out from my HR person that if that's not corrected to October of this year, I can't do the retirement insurance through the state. And I'm guessing maybe I can't get it from anybody else because it's,
Right.
But so, been trying to get that straightened out, and it's crazy.
When I did it, it was actually flawless, but things have changed since then.
Well, I thought VCU was sending the stuff in for me, and maybe they didn't. Or maybe it didn't get attached. I don't know. But it's like, great, I got like 10 days to get this sorted out. Although if it's fixed anytime in October, it should still work because I've got a month to do it. But so that stressed me out. So. But it was interesting too. Like yesterday I called, it said 2-hour wait time. So I just put it on speaker and keep working. Fine. Oh, that was what I was going to say. The gal today checked for if they had any appointments, and they're booked up through November. So she said, you can try going in. They might have somebody get to you. They might not, but there'll be a drop box. But we try to do it online. So hopefully that's sufficient and they'll get it. I hope. But that's why I wanted to come in and smack something tonight.
Yeah, I think it's just going to get worse.
But also the guy this morning, like I got up a little early thinking I'll try first thing. And I tried what I thought was the local office. And it said they open at 9. And so I waited, and I don't know, I might have tried the national number and had like a 20-minute wait. Okay, that's fine. Again, I just work while I'm listening to the music. But this guy was not helpful at all. Oh, and I called Medicare yesterday who said I had to talk to Social Security. So it's been fun. But the guy this morning is like, I don't know why they picked that date. You can go to this form and fill it out and make a statement. And I'm like, a statement? He's like, just explain it to him.
Yeah, you screwed up, so now let me do more work.
But it's like a statement. What's that even gonna go? And you understand this is time sensitive, right? So that's why I decided, well, let me try the local number, see if I get the same answer. And this lady was wonderful. She was great. And I think that was maybe a 20-minute wait too. It was still like I called at 9, so it wasn't too bad. But calling in the afternoon apparently is a bad idea. But I thought she was local. Of course, that was what the guys gave me that number. And sounded like she was national too. But she was helpful.
Yeah, it was interesting. I perhaps foolishly decided to get a tax refund by check, which I've always done. Because I don't like giving out my bank number, even though Social Security
Right.
does it. And so I got whatever. Oh, I waited and I waited and I waited. You know, it doesn't usually take all that long.
Oh, I'm out of arrows. Nav, you gotta
And
hit that guy.
so finally, it turns out you can go out to the website. Well, where's my check? And so I looked it up, and it had been mailed like 5 weeks ago or something. I mean, it was a really long time ago. So then I had to fumble around and eventually was able to fill out a form. And I was very skeptical. But they did, and they, you know, after 2 weeks, they sent me a letter and said, we're working on it, but we got to make sure we got your check. We got to see if it's cashed and then stop it if not. And sure enough, but 3 weeks later, check showed up. So
Well, that's good.
I was impressed because I was expecting what you ran into.
Right.
And they actually dealt with it.
Well, my lesson learned was third time is the charm.
Now, the
But
ones
also,
that are impossible is the post office.
yeah.
If you lose a package, you can forget it.
I always loved it which Amazon, I think I even told them not that they'll listen, but I asked them, please don't use the postal service. They kept telling me, we tried to deliver your package, but your mailbox was full. It's like, it's for litter. It's a 40-pound bag of litter. It's like, no, you didn't want to come down my driveway, which I understand, but that's why I'm having you deliver it. It's like, no, that would never fit in the mailbox. And my mailbox is never that full.
Well, even when it's empty, it's too full for that box.
Well, yeah, that box wouldn't fit in any mailbox on our street.
Yeah, Barbara has 2 like 30-pound bags of dog food delivered from Amazon. You know, it comes in a big box, and I can just vision the driver cursing at us when he
Well, at
has to
least,
bring it up to the stoop.
well, I guess you do have a bit of a hill, right? You got a little hill going up.
Yeah, it's just, but I
It's
mean
not
the thing's
horrible.
heavy. You know,
Yours isn't bad. Ours is just so bad because it's going downhill fairly
it's
steeply.
uneven, right? I think.
Well, I like to go down the driveway because it's a little more gentle.
Right.
But you know, I think they tend to come down the flagstones, which are not secure at all.
Ah,
Where are you going? Oh,
What happened? Are you okay?
Clicked off screen probably, and he was moving, and then
yeah.
characters just starts running.
The screen, you somehow my mouse gets off the screen. It moves the screen, and then all of a sudden I'm running.
That's the thing I have where I hit 5 to sit. I think.
I don't have 5 to sit.
I had to because I couldn't do anything else. So this isn't the big one.
No, this guy's way smaller than the one we just fought.
Yeah, the big one's Guardian, not Column. These are the normal ones. And there's also a Juggernaut, but I think he's way deep in somewhere. I wonder what level he is. Bet he's like 56 or 58.
That's 850 and runs out of arrows. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Juggernaut's level 57.
You have arrows, don't you?
Well, it's about time to go anyway, I guess.
that was my point. And we finished with the goal. So
Need to load up. So,
Sorry, Badge. I just realized we'd lost Bulwark.
much. Oh, no.
I probably won't remember I just cast it next time, so I'll probably do it next time too.
Well, it's not like it takes a.
Yeah, it doesn't use a gem.
Yeah. But I almost said I realized I didn't have Bulwark all day today, but that's because it's included in the ability.
That's right. You get the 3-in-1.
Yep.
Should make you very happy.
Yep. Very happy. That's 2 extra spaces I don't have to use.
Yep. I like that it lasts, I think, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's good too. Using the gem's not so bad when it lasts 2.5 hours.
Right. It does take a big chunk of mana, but it's also good for a while, so that's all right. I think it's like a bubble and a half of mana. Slow to cast, though.
got rubber banded and went the wrong way. That's what my does, is I get rubber banding.
You got time.
You giving me goodies? Oh, I need to make somebody jewelry. Maybe I'll try to get to that this weekend.
Okay, well, you can wait till you're tired if you want to.
Well, I hope I'll
I'm
have
not playing them
brain
much
cells
or at all.
functioning prior to the end, but no guarantee. Do you want a form of the Howler, Clark, or no?
No, he said not.
Oh, I thought that was one the guild liked.
Yeah,
Form the Howler.
no, it wasn't Form of the Howler, it was something else.
Yeah, he's got that one for you.
Have
Form
to
of the
fly.
Howler, yeah, somebody in the guild will want it.
I thought so. I'll give it back to him so he can give it to you together.
And some of those spells are those turn-in spells for Furiona V, so they really like it when it's one of those.
I don't know which ones those are.
I don't either. Circle of Winter is one of them, I think. It was the Bandolier one is the one I said didn't want.
Yeah, we got 2 of those. Badge, does your druid have Form of the Howler? No, we didn't get a lot of jewelry tonight. A couple of earrings.
Yeah, no, pretty bad. Night.
It's because you set expectations and they
No, I
thwarted you.
said sometimes we get that. Did not say we would get that.
Well, then it met your expectations.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Slow night tonight. Skip only 1 page.
Everybody's in zone, right?
That was pretty good.
Well, we got 505 platinum. That was nice. Evenly divisible by 5. So there were like 3 or 4 good pieces of jewelry.
3, I think. 2 necklaces.
Well, I had one too. I had one of the
Oh.
earrings, and you had an earring.
Yeah, I forgot you lose some.
The pearl necklace is only 4, but the other 3 or 4 pieces were decent.
So are we doing alts on Thursday?
Well, that's the question. Shouldn't we do the mains to get Chris to 60?
Or we can let Chris pick. I'm fine either way.
And we
But
can do alts on Tuesdays until we hit mid 40s where he is.
but we
That's
need
true.
to. That could
Well,
work too.
I
Unless
mean,
he would
if
rather
we
play
know where we are,
alt.
like the SK's already at Carner's, and Alyssa can take everybody else.
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
Actually, that'll be hard though, because our 39s are in front of E.
That's okay. Chris is in front of V.
Is he?
His druid is in front of V.
Yeah, then he can move.
is your druid still bound there, or did you put her somewhere else?
My druid's still bound there too.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when he gets 59, at our pace, it's going to take, what, 4, 5, 6 months to get him from 59 to 60?
Well, that's where I figure we need to know his preference. Like,
Right. I think he just wants to play, personally.
yeah, I kind of think he likes his.
He likes his druid a lot.
Yeah, he
Actually,
likes his
he
druid a
stated
lot.
the other day that he likes his druid better than his mage, actually. So he'd probably be excited about it. In fact, he's been kind of wanting to play because all of this alt stuff we did, he was too high and he just angeled and he never got one experience through all of that stuff we were doing in the last couple of weeks. So,
Well, that was to get you guys up a lot closer to
Yep.
which you managed to do, because your 36s have no problems with my R39s or
right. Yeah. That's
even
fine.
mid 40.
And we'll slowly catch up. And we actually need somebody a little bit higher. It was a little, we were like some blues and a lot of whites and yellows and reds, which we could do because we had Rosie with us, but it was a little on the slow side.
Now, were you outside or inside?
We were outside.
Okay.
Well, my Paladin and Diane's Enchanter are 39, so
Right. Yeah,
it'll be
you'll be
good to
great.
have those
I
two.
think the highest that goes out there is 41, but that's only ravishing Trollvarks, I think.
Yeah, we can easily go inside though, and I can pull
Yeah.
singles. So
We can do that too, depending on whether, if somebody has, well, we could go in the moat. We could either do the front or the moat area. Either of those would be okay.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to see you guys Thursday.
All right.
Night, everybody. Night, Chip.
Hey,
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
by Borderlands 4 Everrain.
No.
Oh,
I want to wait for more patches.
I've
well,
hardly seen him since it came out.
there've been a couple patches, but to be honest, after the first patch, I had more trouble with crashes. I didn't crash at all before the first patch. But it was fine today. I didn't have any crashes, I don't think. Actually, it crashed as I was getting out because I'd let it sit for a while while we were eating. And I came up to get ready for the game. And when I turned it off, it crashed. But it's been pretty stable. And even though I'm on the low end of the requirements, it's been playing fine. I mean, some of the graphics are probably turned down, but the graphics in this game aren't amazing to start with. I mean, it's very cartoony and
Yeah, I don't play Borderlands for the graphics.
no,
I mean,
it's and even normally it's more like 2.5D. It's not full 3D like a lot of the games we play.
yeah.
So it looks like I expected it to look. So I don't care if I'm on the low end of the stuff and I'm not getting a lot of lag or stutters or any of that kind of stuff. So all in all, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
What'd you say, level? What level did you get to?
I'm around 23, 24 right now. Got 2 or 3 shift keys waiting for when I get 25. I'll use one.
Probably won't do anything until next week, if anything. Roseanne's going out of town tomorrow.
Oh, then start tomorrow. Or do you have stuff you have to finish up first?
I have a chore. I have a list of chores I have to.
A honeydew, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, bud.
I'm not sure I've ever given him a honeydew list. If I did, he ignored it completely. So
Tried it once, didn't like it. Okay. Night, bud.
All right, good night.
User disconnected from your channel. Channel switched.
All right, so we will be back on Thursday for some more EverQuest. Tomorrow night is volleyball, so I will attempt to stream it tomorrow. We have early games, so that's nice. I like that. And then Thursday will be EverQuest. Hopefully, we'll see what we do. We might go to corners. It sounds like, depending on how Chris feels, I guess. And then I have Friday off, so I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna be playing some more Minecraft. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna play a little bit of that tonight to try to get prepared for Friday. So, all right. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget, get up, stretch, and go tell someone you love them. And we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.